And welcome back. Breaking. California governor trying to fund fight against federal laws. We got another New World Order affiliate. California Governor Jerry Brown has introduced a new budget for the state of California that included millions of dollars to defend illegal aliens from deportation. From Breitbart. Last week, California Governor Jerry Brown unveiled his May revisions to the state budget proposal he rolled out in January. Buried deep among billions of dollars in proposed new spending are millions of dollars for the state to provide criminal defense for illegal immigrants in California who are facing deportation to their home country by our own federal government. Apparently, the governor is proposing to put taxpayer money where his mouth is, following up on his bold statement that last January in his State of the State speech to California legislator. Let me be clear, we will defend everybody, every man, woman, and child who has come here for a better life and has contributed to the well-being of our state. Well, 2 points of that aren't true. They have not come here for a better life, not all of them. Some of them have fled their countries because they're criminals and has contributed to the well-being of our state. Well, we know that's not true. So he's a damn fool. It is certainly controversial, to say the least, for a state government within the United States to start providing taxpayer dollars to fight efforts by the United States to deport people who have entered the country. This is treason, without a doubt, or overstayed their visas in violation of the law. To find this controversial spending proposal, just in the summary document of the budget, you have to comb through to the Department of Social Services section and then read all the way through page 38 in the Health and Human Services subsection, where you find under Immigration Services an increase of $15 million to $30 million to further expand the availability of legal services for people seeking deportation defense. This is disgusting. President Donald Trump ran and was elected on a platform of cracking down on illegal immigration. Trump's Attorney General, former Senator Jeff Sessions, has been carrying out the president's promises by focusing federal law enforcement resources on cracking down on illegal immigration. The Trump administration focus on this issue, conversely, has been a rallying cry for the progressive Democrats that control the levers of political power in California. Legislation authored by State Senate President Pro Tem Kevin De Leon to make California a sanctuary state is rapidly advancing through the legislative process. In addition, the state's legislature has produced stinging anti-Trump resolutions. Last week, it was announced that the California legislature extended a controversial contract for former Obama-era Attorney General Eric Holder and his law firm at $25,000 per month, focused on taking an aggressive posture against the Trump administration. Sacramento Democrats are not the first to engage in this very aggressive funding of efforts to stymie federal immigration enforcement. Several large cities around California with Democratic mayors and city councils have already entered into this space. Last December, Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti announced the creation of the LA Justice Fund to include $5 million in taxpayer funds, saying that the city would fight for and reach out to people who are American by every measure except the papers they hold. Well, without the papers they hold, they are not American. This is designed to bring our voting base to its knees, to flood the country with non-citizens who are allowed to vote and accept welfare. There can be only one end result from this if it continues. And next I'll show you a video of actual California citizens standing against illegal immigration because it's destroying their inner cities. It's destroying their homes and stealing their jobs. So if the public is not behind this, and the Republicans are not behind this, then who is pushing the agenda? It is a multinational effort, a global effort. The world order would use this tactic to bring us to our knees, but we mustn't allow it to happen. Anyways, let's take a look.
Make California great again, and only thing I have to say, this is a bunch of bull crap, because I ain't having nobody spend my tax dollars for some illegals. You cannot come to my neighborhood and sell in my neighborhood and do whatever you want. Now, I don't care what none of them say, because they ain't even supposed to be here. And in 10 days, we're gonna find out the moment of truth. Now, as far as I live in the hood, all these, I remember Janice Hahn last time, you said they were the valedictorians. Valedictorians, the top 1%. Hey, you don't live in my hoods. I know those candy houses they got in the projects are secretly heroin houses. They sell dope. Hey, nobody had more cocaine in the 80s than the Pisces. That's the ones, the illegals from it. They was the ones that sold black folks cocaine in order to sell. I got all the goods because all me, my cousin, my family, we live amongst them, okay? Oh, and in the jails, there's 4 times as many of them as black. Every time you go along, I'm gonna tell all your stuff. On Olympic, you can go up in there and you can buy all them fake IDs. There's so much fakeness going on. I'm gonna expose everything, and all these good citizens, I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna see about all of it. Make California great again. We're gonna handle this. If you guys don't, I will. And if Mr. Trump would have lost, I'd have organized some brothers and we put all your asses under some citizens arrest who ain't legal. And then we get some lawyers to make sure that...
You know what? This is not a conversation with the audience.
Well, I'm dealing with you now because I don't like...
You are not dealing with me. Okay, you want to testify?
I'm talking.
You testify forward to the board.
You're wasting my time because I don't like your attitude anyway. I like you all right. I like your attitude, but I don't like your decisions. Your daddy was great. Your brother was a one-termer, and if you don't want yourself, you'll be a one-termer. I love Captain Barber. I like you. But just don't be with that bull crap. And that Uncle Tom nigga there, right there, you got to go.
You are through, sir. All right, everybody, calm down. Calm down. You know people yell to get you all riled up. That's why they yell. That's all they're about. So don't play into it. Thank you, sir, for your rant. Next speaker, please.
Yes, hi. I'm glad you're here, Ridley Thomas. You probably know who I am, Candace Camper. I'm one of the homeless citizens on the Anzac property that you left homeless on the street. There's 7 of us. Okay, now I want to go to this immigration. Yes, you guys did. And you guys want to fund illegal immigrants, and you left 7 African-American people out on the street homeless with no help on the Anzac property. And I am one of the victims, and you guys have the nerve to sit up here and help illegal immigrants, and me and 7 other people and my child was kicked out of a home due to housing corruption in your district, and you are well aware of it. Okay, now, if you guys say illegal immigration is legal and you are saying this is illegal, well, guess what? If illegal immigration or undocumented isn't a crime, then why are you as citizens being unfairly charged with illegal crimes? If they can do it, so can the American people. And then they talk about fearful of their children. The American people are fearful currently now due to the Mexican cartels who are upset because they are going to be deported, and now they are attacking American families. And my son was one of them that was attacked by these Hispanic cartels. And these are the type of dangerous people you guys have in our country. And it's Americans first. And we will call the federal government on all of you guys to get our country back.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elsa Aldeguer, and I'm here on my behalf and on the behalf of the Latino community that are here legal. As an immigrant from El Salvador, I strongly disagree that California is even considering sheltering illegal criminals that have broken the law instead of prioritizing our legal citizens. Look around on the streets. We have homeless sleeping on the streets. We have veterans without no food. We have children without proper care. Are you guys aware the California deficit went from 37 million to 300 million in just 1 year? We cannot afford to be helping illegal criminals. The use of our tax dollars to fund illegal aliens, it's prohibited by the Constitution of the United States. And I learned that when I became a citizen. Forcing the taxpayers in California to fund illegal activity is wrong. California needs to protect our legal citizens first.
Thank you. Thank you.
God bless America.
Thank you for your testimony. Thank you. Next speaker, please. Raise the rule, please.
My name is Denise Zamora. I am representing the Latinos for Trump, and I am an American citizen. I'm also a writer, and I'd like to speak a little bit about the Constitution and the rule of law on illegal immigration. Amendment 14, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Whenever a question arises concerning an important issue such as immigration, the best and the most reliable source for finding what this nation should do in solving any problems that we face is to look to the Constitution, and Trump has done so. You may not like him, but I voted for him, and 30% of Hispanics in California voted for him. So I say to you, what part of illegal don't you understand? What part of each country has their own laws and constitutions? Don't you understand? And what part of Donald Trump's loud and bluntly truth do you not understand when he mentions crime by illegals coming into America?
Your time has expired. Thank you for your testimony. All right.
And that was awesome. As we see, the minorities of America and California, the red-blooded patriots, are bringing the heat. And they just brought that whole house down on their heads. So it's quite awesome to see that there's strength within the minority communities for America. So then I ask again, if it's not the people that are behind the sanctuary cities, it's not the Republicans, it's not even Democrats, perhaps the world order will use this to bring us to our knees. They must be rounded up and swept away.